I want to bring out Geoff, who's going to give us a whole new perspective for drawing. Welcome to the stage, Geoff. Woo!
The world around us is in perspective. Everywhere we look, we see pleasing symmetries, vanishing points. And for me, being an engineer, I've always admired the simplicity of architectural line drawing. As a kid, I would try to mimic the style. But as it turns out, it's really hard to draw in perspective. Even Renaissance painters had a hard time with it. They created all sorts of beautiful works of art that have this sort of awkward lack of depth. But then, in 1413, Filippo Brunelleschi formalized mathematical perspective drawing, and art has never been the same since. So to demonstrate my idea, which is inspired by his work, I brought with me my own inspiring scene. This is actually the largest single-family home in San Francisco I could afford.
And I didn't know that you had dollhouses in your wood shop.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, a dollhouse. So imagine that you're out for a walk in San Francisco, and you come across this beautiful building with symmetries that you find inspiring or that would work perfectly for your current project. So wouldn't it be great if you could simply capture the perspective of the scene? Let's try it out. I'll just snap a picture. It'll be analyzed. And you'll see that we have indeed captured the perspective.
Wow.
And now the vanishing points have become these guides for me to draw against. And you'll see that as I use touch slide, the lines that I draw are just intuitively snapping to the vanishing points of the scene. And just tap a button to switch to the other vanishing point. Let's go ahead and draw the front of the building here and the corners. And the other cool thing is that you can also, the shapes themselves will also snap into perspective. So to demonstrate that, I'll just draw a couple windows, just square ones. Let's put that guy there. All right. So that's a start. Let's try it on an indoor scene.
I guess now we get to take a peek into your dollhouse.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
rarely before seen footage.
Here we go. A whole nother sneak.
If those walls could talk.
So again, we've captured the perspective, and I can go ahead and start drawing. I'll just draw a quick outline of the room.
Fun fact, Bernard Maupin set the sequel to Tales of the City in this room. Little humor for the readers in the house.
So the last cool thing I want to show is that you can also drop in your Illustrator assets. I'll put this puppy here, and you'll see that it's snapping to perspective. I also have a poster that I drew for the Max logo here. We can...
Oh, it says Max.
Yep. Did you want it to say Nick?
I thought it was French.
And now from there, you can tap a button.
Wow.
Tap a button, Creative Sync it over to Illustrator, and finish your workflow there. And I think we can all agree that is exactly what Brunelleschi would have wanted.
That's pretty fantastic.
That's
Thank you so
gorgeous,
much,
Geoff.
Geoff. Woo! So do you think you'd use Project Dollhouse in your woodshop?
I have spent a lot of time laboring over drawing in perspective, sketching pieces of furniture.
Yeah.
And so now I will have a much easier time telling my helpers to use this software.
But we could even change the title to Project Woodshop, make it a little more manly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get on board with that.
Okay. Well, stick with me. I'll hook you up with
Thank
something
you.
like that.